Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the Buildx Combat Search and Destroy Desert Tank build. It's a 3 build set, comes from Poundland and set as 1 figure and I'll say 3 different builds. That's the main build there. This back of the box shows all the other builds you can do with it. So you actually have a tank, and a couple of anti-aircraft / tank guns as well, mobile tank guns as well. So a couple of nice little builds in there. So we'll get the box open. Careful with the scissors, kids. Make sure there's an adult present if you are using scissors and you're of that age. Have a instruction sheet. As always, the boxes are nice and big. Nice to see, but the boxes are a bit too much for the actual build. I think they do that just for the price point, to be honest with you. So we'll cut these bags open. Quite a few tank tracks in here as well. I remember doing a build like this on a Lego Technic forklift, the first pneumatic set they did, which was the air pump one, and you had to put quite a few of those together. That was always one of the more time-consuming parts of the build. So open up the bags. Another bag to open here. This is a 207 piece set, which would include things like steering wheels and tank tracks. So if Lego were doing it, it would probably be maybe 100 and maybe 150, maybe. So we'll just get on. We get the instructions out. Larger sheet than usual, but it's a larger build, so we'll build the tank first. I'll put the instructions here, put the bricks there. We start off with 2 of these and a grey 4x1. Try and work at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, like so. Next we put a couple of the axles on. If I can find them first. There's 4 axles and 4 4x1s as well, so just go across. And some black right angle pieces go on the front. Try and find the other black pieces that go across there. The black 2x1s, make sure they go on there. There's the other one. There we go. That's what we've got so far for this part of the build. So we've got a couple of these grey upside down vent pieces for the engine, go on the back there. Quite nice bricks these are. Lego could learn something from those. So if they haven't already done them. So we've got some grey 4x1s to go on here to hold it all together. And a grey 2x1 to go on the front. And a couple of grey wheels. They have two-sided these are, but they go on this side like this. So we've got those bits on the side there. Go on to the next instruction where we've got to put should have some grey, what I call technic Lego pieces, but they're not. These pieces here. So we've got 4 of those to go on. And 4 of these. Now don't push in as easy as the Lego ones do, but they are quite. Not looking forward to putting these out, but hoping I won't have to. Look at the next set of instructions. I don't think I do, which is good news. The fact these going quite tight is not. It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing. Not the worst thing in the world. So, put another one of these in. Oh, there we go. Oh, see if I can make that work without pushing it any further. Those bits in there, and got to put a couple of put 4 of the grey 2x1s across here as well. One goes there. Two go on the sides here. I'll show you this in a minute. Got our driver over there. And that's what we've got so far for our tank chassis. It moves along quite nicely at the moment, so got a couple of these black half or upside down angle pieces go on the front here. A connector bar goes on the back there. Should have another grey 4x1 on here, hopefully. There we go. couple of these grey, longer grey pieces go on the side here. Just put that one in the wrong place, but but if in doubt, try it the old-fashioned way. So next we've got to put the gear wheels on. Which is one of these, which is a 2-axle piece, and a small gear wheel like so, as you can see. Got to do 4 of those, so find the other axle pieces. They're all mini axle pieces, they go in there. Try and find the other axle piece. It's in here somewhere. There's lots of little black pieces in here, which makes it very hard to see. I'm hoping it's in here. Not in the bags, nope. It will be here somewhere. Move the tank driver's arms. There it is, hidden. Couldn't see for looking. There we have our tank so far. It does drive on the table a little bit, but next we have some of the grey, a couple of grey make your own lamp pieces. So not a big fan of these, but especially when you know they can make them, as I've seen on previous builds. But I'm quite sure it probably works out better across all 3 builds to do it like this. So attach that bit on there. Don't want to go on there at the moment, and it's the only one I've got as well. So not a great omen, but we will persevere. So I'll get the other one to go on the bottom. There we go, I think the other one's on the bottom, since this one goes on the top. Yep, we've got that problem sorted. It's the problem when you do non-Lego compatible stuff. Sometimes the bricks aren't as up to spec as they could be. A cream coloured grill goes on there. Then we have some grey 2x1s, which go on the front bit here. Backed up with some grey slightly longer pieces. There they are, 8x1s. And a normal grey brick goes in the middle. Make sure that's all holding together nicely. That's what we've got so far for this part of the build. Next we have the fun part of putting 26, 2 lots of 26 of these tank track pieces together first. But what I'll do first, I'll do the normal build bits first. So we have a grey right angled bit on the back, a grey 6x1 on the back here. A couple of cream 2x1s on the front. And a couple of black 1 square stud pieces go on the bottom of these as well. Now comes the fun bit. I'll put this over here a minute. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, next 10. If you do wish to fast forward through this bit, or when you're watching the video, do feel free, because I know how laborious and dull doing this can be, as I have done this before on some Lego Technic builds. As I've said before, my Lego Technic forklift truck that my dad got me a long time ago. That's when it all first came out, and that's how long ago it was. So when it was a big deal to have pneumatic stuff on Lego Technic. So I've got 7, 3 more on there. Do another 6 on this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 actually. So it's 26 on there. So we get these connected up, and hopefully they'll all go round on the tank. So this is where actually knowing your maths comes in handy, kids, so you can actually work out half of 52. Oh, that's come off already. And it's come off again. Not convinced about these tank tracks, but see if I can get that to go straight on there. Might take these side bits off. It might be advisable to take these side bits off while you're attaching the tracks. So. And they broke already, not a good omen. Right, I'll take these bits off again. Do the next 26 tank tracks. They don't seem to turn around very well either, which is not great, but I'll do the next 26. Like I say, do feel free to fast forward to this bit. I won't be offended. And if you did, put it in the comments as well. And then when I do the next build, I'm going to make sure all these tank tracks are actually the exact amount required. Technically, it's cheating. It's not actually building it on video, but no. I don't think it's that exciting me watching me put tank tracks together, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Should have 6 left. It says optimistically. Doesn't look like I have, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm missing a tank track, which is not good. Unless I've got more than 5 on there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I should be alright. It says optimistically. And it's just come off again. I'm not impressed with these tank tracks at all. If you do buy this set, it may be worth actually going to Bricklink and buying some Lego ones, proper Lego ones, because I don't think these... I mean, these bits don't really go round. I don't think if they're meant to or not, but I'm not sure if the tracks are here for decoration or for actual, so they work, so. There we have our tank tracks on our tank. All 52 of them. I will be measure counting these out before I do my next build next time. So there we have our tank. So I'll put the next bits on. These bits should just be cosmetic now. So kind of hoping. Next bit on there, and a grey bit on the back there. God. Not convinced by his tank tracks at all on this particular build, but I think I might be considering actually I'm going to have to go to Bricklink to get my Lego, because I can't actually access Lego because we've done this before. Oh, because I'm talking too much, I'm not making sure the bricks are connected. So that's what we've got for this part of the build. Got some right angled pieces to go. Some cream right angle pieces to go on here, so they go on like find the other one in here somewhere. There we go. The turret pivot point goes on there like so. Got some grey pieces that go on the side there, so 3 on each side. A lot better than 52. Unless you're a DC Comics fan, and then probably 52 is possibly one of the could be one of the highlights of your year. So, and so I've got a couple of these cream 2x1s on here, and a 2x4 goes on here, like so. So that's what we've got for our top of our tank so far. Next we've got to put put 3 of these cream 6x1 smooth pieces on around where the turret goes. A 1x4 goes on the back here. And some cream angle pieces. Thought I lost that for a minute. That would have been interesting. Bear in mind you don't get spare parts with these sets. A couple of the stars. I think they're trying to make one look a bit more American than some of them have done in the past. The helmets definitely aren't American, but can't really complain about that. So what we got? That's not good. And that's snapped as well. Probably worth investing in some decent tank tracks as well, because the tracks are a bit flimsy. So, but I'm going to ignore that for the time being, and we're going to get on with the build. So, we stick that bit on there, and we have trying to work out how that bit works. So oh, these bits go a bit further back by the looks of it. So oh, good. Move these back a bit. Bear with me. A couple of the red pieces go on here. Don't like pushing too much on these tank tracks at the moment because they don't like staying on. And a grey vent piece goes in the middle there. And a cream flat piece goes on there. There we go, that's what we got on there so far. That's what for our tank. A couple of pieces on go on here. A back plate, get a 6x4 back plate goes on the back here, hopefully. A couple of these. An aerial goes on the back here. Like so. So this bit now moves around. That's one of the nice moving parts that works quite well on this set. So a couple of bits go on the back. A cream 2x1 goes on there. And a cream, couple of cream square stud pieces go on there. Like so. Our turret's taking shape. Next we've got two of the angle pieces go on here. Get these to go on here like so. Bear with me, I'm trying to concentrate on this because can't afford to lose the bricks. Ooh. We have 4 of the 1x2s go on here. They have actually corner cut a bit on this without, they could have done it slightly differently. A bit like I say, play the hand you dealt rather than the one. This set has plenty of opportunity for to be modified as well, so stick that bit on there. Four more of these to go on there, and he lost the aerial, so bear with me. Put the aerial back on there for the time being. There, that's what we've got for our tank so far. we've got to put the turret and two of these side pieces on here. It could be easier to maybe build the turret separately and then attach it. Really, that's how I would have done it, but we've got an angled piece here. A centre piece goes on there, and the gun can go on there like so. It will do in a minute. Anyway, so bear with me. Have a this piece is like the armour for the tank commander. There we have our tank. Seems to be, oh, we have one more piece to go. Always check your spare piece. There we are, our tank. It does look nice. It'd be nicer if the wheels actually went round, if you get the tracks to go around on it, but they don't seem to want to go round, so I'm not sure if that's a design flaw, or we'll just get this little man built up, get our tank commander, put his legs on, build your one of the unique things with this, you can actually build your own Lego man, and it's quite a reasonable, decent Lego man as well. So one arm, attach this bit here, attach this bit here. Try and get the arms attached. Bear with me, try and make it so we don't lose the pieces. This one does have a slight more of an American helmet, but try and get it off and get it on the right way around. No, it doesn't want to go on the way it should do, I don't think so. The arms just come off with my finger, so it's not in tight enough. Here we have our tank commander with his submachine gun. Quite a nice little figure. Put him in his tank. And there we go. Not a bad little build. It does look good. Playability is probably limited because the parts don't go round. But if the tracks went round, it'd probably be a better build. But that could be easily remedied by going to Bricklink, and the amount you probably pay for the builds, you probably pay what you pay with Lego anyway. And Lego don't make this, so it's kind of a catch-22. You've got to buy this set and then maybe replace some of the parts to actually get it to act for the tracks to go around. But overall, it's quite a nice little build. Quite happy with it. It does look quite good as well. So it does look like a tank. So very American. And well done, Buildx. This is quite a nice little build, and I'm looking forward to doing the other builds. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I'd like to thank my regular subscribers on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope it continues. If you have any comments or feedback, do feel free to leave them at the end of the video. I'll try to give you a mention on one of my upcoming videos. Stay safe and keep building. Thank you for watching.